Would you guys like to make money? Of course you do. Who doesn't want to make money? Today's question from ddfranco.com/ask is just about that, making money. But more directly relating to one site, and that is eBay. Ever heard of it? Yes, I'm pretty sure you have. And moving on to the question, of course, let's get there already. Comes from the Computer Improver. He or she says, I'm trying to sell a PC of mine, but it still hasn't really gotten anyone's attention. I think it's because I'm new to eBay. Explains why I have 0 under my name. Is there any way I can get anyone's attention into buying it? Please help! All caps. There's freaking school buses going by in the background. Anyway, TCI, I'm just going to call you that. It's easier than saying the Computer Improver. Thank you very much for your question. To answer this question, I'm going to go over my 3 top tips that I personally keep in mind. But at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you 10 additional tips via audible.com. So tip number 1 is make a name for yourself, even if it means you have to sell a bunch of small items. Now, a while ago when I was selling my PC, this was 4 or 5 years ago, I wasn't only selling my PC, but I was selling tons of random stuff, video games and keyboards and stuff, but the only thing to keep in mind is I made it up to $1,000. Now, how did I do this? It really wasn't hard at all. Money builds up fast, trust me. Selling something simple like an iPad case, maybe you'll get like 20 bucks for it. Sure, that's nice, $20, but it's not a lot of money. But once you get to $100 in your PayPal account, you're like, oh, okay, I'm doing pretty well. Then just keep selling. Now ask yourself, do you really need this? Do you really need that? Look around your room, your house, apartment, wherever you live, and just sell stuff. Now, of course, don't sell stuff that you have personal connections to just because you need the money. Well, if you need the money, that's probably more important. But what I'm trying to explain is, if you can part with something, part with it. It's not a huge deal. So, sell stuff. It doesn't have to be big things like iPads and computers. Sell iPhone cases. Sell old books of yours. As long as you can get a profit, don't sell like things people aren't going to buy. Which leads me into tip number 2, research on eBay. Research. See what others are selling individual products for, like product A sells for $40, but product B only sells for $2. If product B sells for $2, it's not worth it because you're going to have to ship that product, and shipping is going to cost at least $3 or $4 via USPS. And by the way, go with USPS if you can. Their shipping is very cheap if you use your own boxes. So tip number 3 is one of the best ones in my opinion. Make your listings stand out. Don't just say, iPad for sale, great condition, ships to US and Canada. No. Try to get at least a little personal and try to sell that item. The best way of going about this is list the retail value, such as the iPad, sells, say, normally retailing for $4.99, comma, your price is, then whatever, started out at a penny, which is kind of a spoiler. It takes me to my next tip. But just bold things, bold the price, bold free shipping. That's another thing, free shipping. People love free shipping, especially if it's a larger item, such as my iPad 2. When I sell this thing in a month or 2, it's locking like crazy from this cover. I can easily sell this for $500-$600, but I'll also throw in free shipping. Free shipping is a must for high-ticket items. Which brings me to my final tip, and I kind of just covered this in a way. If you're going to sell high-ticket items, start out at a penny. Now, you might think I'm an idiot for saying this, but believe me, I'm not. This works. If you're selling something like an iPad or a computer, start it at a penny. It's your choice whether you want to use a reserve or not. Personally, I don't like them. I kind of despise them, to be honest. I've sold my iPad in the past. I've sold my Kindle Fires in the past. Well, one Kindle Fire. And it's sold just fine because I started out at a penny. People like seeing that penny price. They're like, oh, it's only a penny? Okay, I'll bid. And if they're not going to bid, they'll most likely put it on their watch list. And then they'll come back to that auction in 4 or 5 days, and they'll say, oh, okay, it's only up to $150 when I can get it for $200. I'll bid $10, and maybe I'll get it for $160. And if they don't, big deal, the other person will win it. Don't be afraid of your iPad literally selling for a couple cents, because it's not. I can guarantee you it's going to almost hit retail price, especially if you throw in free shipping. So there you go, TCI, my personal tips for eBay success. I've been eBaying for years now, and I absolutely love eBay. Just try to go low on the fees. Your average list price should cost, I think, like 30 cents or 50 cents. It's really not much if you're, listing an expensive thing. Because again, if you list with no reserve or no buy it now price, your listing price, your main listing fee, is going to be very low. But if you put on reserves and buy it nows and all those extra items like large gallery thumbnails, you can quickly get it up to like $2 per listing, which will add up very fast. However, you should not only rely on my personal eBay tips. There are many, many more professional eBay tips out there, such as this. Today's free audiobook via audibletrial.com/thecreative1 is called 10 Quick Steps to Selling on eBay. Again, completely free. Get it. Trust me, it'll help. Also, I should mention that TCI included an eBay link right below the video to the exact computer he was talking about, an upgraded laptop compact Rosario CQ56-115DX with accessories. It's got upgraded RAM, all that good stuff, so just check out the link below. And as of this recording on January 30th, it's still for sale, so check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in submitting your own questions, just head on over to ddfranco.com/ask, and I'll see you next time.